Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you step 2 on exactly how to get your products to Amazon FBA, which is going to include barcoding, labeling, suffocation labels, packaging, everything to basically get your items prepped and ready to go so you can start making money on Amazon. Let's go. Hey guys, before we get into Seller Central, there's a couple things we're going to need. We're going to need a tape measure, we're going to need a scale, and we're going to need 3 types of labels. If your supplier has already labeled your products wherever you may get them, if they're already in PP bags, which most are, and if they already have suffocation label, barcode, everything, they're just ready to go to Amazon, you could probably skip this video. But let's say you get your products from China or from overseas and they're just in a PP bag with no labels or anything, you're definitely going to want to watch this video. So again, tape measure, we're going to need a scale, and we're going to need 3 types of labels. So these right here are all sticky. The reason I do sticky, they don't come off. I don't have to worry about if I tape the label, it tears off in transit, customer doesn't get it, or it doesn't get to Amazon's fulfillment center. Just a bad way to do things. So first things first, this is the 2 per sheet Avery label. That's going to be for the shipping label that we put on the master box to go to Amazon's fulfillment center. This is the 10 per sheet, and that's going to be for suffocation labels if it's not already printed on your bag. And we can also put sold as set. So if you're selling a set like of a bunch of different items and it's all in one PP bag, you're supposed to have sold as set, so they don't try and break it down and do single units or anything like that. You're basically telling Amazon, hey, this is a set, don't break it down. And then the last one is, this is for the individual barcodes. So this is the 30 per sheet, and that's going to be the individual barcodes that go on each individual product that go in the box. So those 3 types of labels, you're going to need a tape measure, and you're also going to need a scale. So anyways, guys, let's get into Seller Central and let's learn how to do this. All right, guys, so now that we know exactly what we're going to need, I'm going to give you an example of a PP bag and how it should look. So here it is right here. Here's the PP bag, and we have the suffocation label with the warning, and it also says sold as a set. So if it's sold as a set, then um, that means there's a couple different items in the packaging that tells Amazon, hey, don't go into this bag and start breaking things out. Just scan this one unit right here and we're good to go. If it's not sold as a set, that's totally fine. Just don't put sold as a set. So this is the 10 per sheet here, Avery labels. This is the actual individual barcode with the FNSKU from Amazon that I'm going to show you exactly how to print. So basically, that's how it should look. This bag actually has a label from China already, which a lot already do, but if they don't, I'm just going over all the bases. So if it already has a suffocation label warning on here, then you don't need to put this label here. But if it's a set, you still need to put sold as a set. So some other requirements, if this is greater right here, this opening is greater than 5 inches, you have to have the suffocation label on it. Each one of these for beginners, if you have a different variation, like a different color of an item, then that is actually going to be a different barcode. So every single variation of every item is going to have its own FNSKU or its own barcode. So this right here is what it looks like when it came out of the printer. I just printed 30 of those, and then this is what it looks like for the 10 per sheet for the suffocation and sold as a set. So getting right into it, if we want to print the 30 per sheet barcodes that go on each individual item, we're going to come into Seller Central, and we can also print this in the shipping template when we go to ship, but we're just going to do this now, get the bags ready, so we're ready to we're ready to box everything up. It's already barcoded and everything. So if you want to come in here, click on the right, and then you're going to click print item labels for the Amazon fulfilled listing. So right here it's real simple. I normally just do 30. That's a whole sheet. If not, then it's only going to print 10 or 15, and then you might waste the rest of the page, or if you just want to flip it over for some other stuff, you can. But to keep it simple, if you have like 20 or 30 items, put this to 30. If you have over 30, keep this at 30, because you'll just print duplicates of the pages of 30. So Always just put this at 30 in my opinion, print the item labels, and this is what it's going to come and look like. And then you're just going to print this. It'll pop out of your printer, and then these right here go just on each bag. So each bag that goes into the master boxes is going to have one of these on it. So it's just important to note, like I said, the suffocation label, it has to have it an opening of 5 inches or greater on a PP bag. Your supplier, most of the time, they'll have it. If they don't, you should put it on there. The sold as a set is important as well. And each item needs its own barcode. So same thing for boxes. Each box, if you're not shipping in bags, if you're shipping in boxes, it's going to need to have its own barcode. If you're shipping like supplements or something and it's just a can or something like that, a bottle of some sort, it's going to need to have its each individual barcode. Every single item that goes to Amazon needs to have its own barcode. So they just get it, open the box, they scan it, and it goes into inventory. There is a service where Amazon can actually label the products for you, where you just send in your items and say, hey, label all these for me. In my opinion, I always just do it because it's pretty easy if my supplier hasn't already done it. And the reason I don't have Amazon do it is because I'm just leaving room for error. So when it gets to Amazon, maybe they don't know my items like I know my items, and then they might label something wrong. It goes to the customer, they get the wrong item, and it's Amazon's fault, but it looks bad, and maybe they leave a bad review or something. Secondly, it's going to take more time. If you have Amazon barcode your stuff, once it gets to Amazon's fulfillment center, they have to barcode it. They're probably fast, but still, you're just leaving room for error, and you don't know how long it's going to take. Maybe they have a separate department that just barcodes all day. It might take an extra 3-4 days to get your stuff checked in inventory. So kind of a recap, your supplier, a lot of the time you can have all this stuff, you could send a PDF file over to your supplier and they can just put the barcode on for you. They can have the suffocation labels already on the bag for you. But just in case they don't, I wanted to go through all the steps on how to do it. You can find all these templates for like the labels. You can find them at avery.com, download it into Word, and it's easy, ready to go. So you just press print and it's. Hey guys, hopefully you thought that was informational and I went over everything I needed to. In this next video, we're going to actually go over the shipping plan and getting the label on the box ready to go to UPS or FedEx, and so we can get everything on the way to FBA so you can start getting active and start selling your products. Talk to you soon.